Yes, in terms of talking about how our consciousness is evolving, we as a species have always thought of ourselves, or at least since the Enlightenment, as separate from nature. We consider, there's us and then there's nature. We forget that we are nature. We forget that our brain, if you eat it, it tastes good, if you eat brains. It tastes good. Mind is made of matter. There is no distinction between humans and nature or mind and body. They are made of one another. And so because of we have claimed to be the pinnacle of evolution, the species that resembles our deities best, which is a bit, self-serving, of course. So we have lost track of the fact that we are resources as well. You see, we think that everything is resources except us. Everything is resources for us, but we don't want to be resources for each other or for other species.
So I would agree.
Resources. We are a resource. Okay, how this links to polyamory? Very easily. We are a resource. Like, for example, we we are amorous resources. Okay, a polyamorous life is a life where many people contribute the different resources. Okay, like something I can't get from this lover, I can get it from another lover. Or I am in this region and I want some love, and here I have some lovers, and I do it. I get that love, and they get it from me. But then I'm in another region and I have other lovers. Okay, so we create a network where these resources are shared. So everybody gets more of what they want, and people are welcome for giving what they have to give. And if they cannot give a whole lot, whatever they can give is good enough. So that we understand that we are resources. We are not completely resources. And in the history of humankind, there are times when women were considered that we didn't have a soul and we were a resource, some baby factory. There are entire population that have been enslaved and considered mere resources. Okay, this is the human and this is the non-human, and the non-human is merely a resource. It doesn't have a life of its own. Well, now we're coming to a time, partnership, where we have to consider all the other species and all the other humans as partners. We cannot claim that we are the end of evolution, that we are God's favorite species. If we continue to do that, the Gaia will get rid of us. So we better amend ourselves. And polyamory is a perfect vehicle for that. Because in polyamory, we begin to consider ourselves resources if we want to do it successfully. Otherwise, we are going to bump heads with all of our partners and have not one fight, but 3 or 4, however many lovers we have, until we actually learn. And this goes back to Deborah's book, because she explains that polyamory puts in your face what you are doing. That is in your ego, that, where you're not flowing like water. You are stuck with who you are and being right. And if 3 different partners tell you the same thing and you don't get it, then it's hopeless. But polyamory is a way to do that, to finally get it. If all your partners tell you the same thing, it's got to be true. So I don't know if that helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you.